by the edge that connects your bases. Number 8. What is the formula for finding the volume of a pyramid? Pyramid's a little different. It's going to be V equals 1/3 big B times H. Also, what does each letter in the formula represent? Everything represents the same thing. So we have V equals volume. B is area of base. And H is height of pyramid. Right, number 9, write the steps for calculating the volume of both prisms and pyramids. They're basically the same, except with pyramids you're going to have one extra step. So step 1 is to shade your base. Or bases, depending on if you have a prism or pyramid. Step 2, find the area of your base shape. Again, this is represented as your big B. Step 3, multiply the area of your base shape multiply the area of your base shape with the height of your prism or pyramid. Now, if you were doing prisms, you would be done here. This next one is for pyramids only. This next step is for pyramids only. Step 4 is then to divide by 3. So let's get into some volume practice problems. We're almost done. Find the volume of the following prism. We're talking about a prism. You can tell because it has two bases. So our volume of a prism formula is V equals capital B times H. Shade in those bases. Big B is dealing with our base shape. We need to find the area of our base shape. Our base shape is a rectangle. So how do we find the area of a rectangle? We use A equals base times height. Our base, you can pick either one. Let's go with 15. And then our height, which is 10. Remember, we're only talking about the base right now, not anything else. Multiply those together and you get 150 centimeters squared. Now, this 20 right here, it's what connects our bases together. So this represents our entire height, so that H right there. This particular one, this right here, represents our big B. So now what's left is to just plug in what we know. So now we have V equals 150 times the height of our entire prism, which is 20. When you multiply those together, you should get 3,000 centimeters cubed. Right. Number 11. Find the volume of the following prism. Now, this is a different particular prism. This is a triangular prism, but we're still going to use the same formula. V equals capital B times H. Shade in your base. And we have a triangular base. So that means big B, we're going to use the area of a triangle formula, which is A equals base times height divided by 2. Just looking at our base shape right here. Our base measurement is our base measurement for our base shape is 4, and our height is 1.5. So that's what we're going to plug in to our area section. So now we have A equals 4 times 1.5 divided by 2. Multiply first. 4 times 1.5 comes out to 6. And then 6 divided by 2, which is 3. 3 meters squared. This represents our big B. Our height for our H right here for our entire prism is what connects our bases, which is 6. So then we're going to plug that into H. We found our big B. Plug them in. V equals, instead of big B, we're going to put 3. And instead of H, we're going to put 6. 3 times 6, which is 18. And it's going to be cubed units because we're talking about volume. Now, the reason we're not using 2.5 is because that's giving us a side length. That's not giving us a base, and it's not giving us a height. So it's just extra information that we don't need right now. Okay. Number 12, find the volume of the following pyramid. Pyramids have a different formula. We're using V equals 1/3 big B times H. Shade in your base. Big B, we're dealing with a rectangle base. Still means the area of base. So we need to find the area of a rectangle, which is base times height. So then 8 times 7. That gives us 56. So big B is 56 centimeters squared. The height of a pyramid connects the very, very top point to the middle of your pyramid. So that's where H is our height of our pyramid. We're going to plug that in here. We're going to plug in big B there. So now we have V equals 1/3. Instead of big B, we're going to put 56. Instead of H, we're going to put 12. I like to multiply my whole numbers first. So 56 times 12, which should give you 672. 1/3 times 600. You could do 1/3 times 672, or simply just divide it. 672 divided by 3. 3 can go into 6 2 times. 3 can go into 7 2 times, giving us a remainder of 1. Carry down your 2. 3 can go into 12 4 times. So the volume of this particular pyramid is 224 centimeters cubed. Make sure when you have pyramids, you are dividing by 3 at the end. All right, guys, just 4 more problems. 4 more problems. Try to be as quick as possible. You might have to watch some of this video at home. All right, find the volume of the following pyramid. We're still talking about pyramids, so we're going to do V equals 1/3 big B times H. Shade in your base. To find the area of the base, our base is triangular. So then we're going to use the area of a triangle formula, which is base times height divided by 2. Our base measurement of our base, so if we covered it up and just looked at that, is 12, and our height is 10. So area equals 12 times 10 divided by 2. 12 times 10 is 120. 120 divided by 2, which is 60 centimeters squared. That's going to go in where B is. Our height of the entire pyramid is 17. So plug that in. V equals 1/3. 60 times 17. Multiply your whole numbers. 60 times 17 should get 1020. And then divide it by 3. V equals 340 centimeters cubed. All right. The volume of a triangular pyramid, so volume pyramid, is 25 cubic meters. What is the volume of a triangular prism with a congruent base in the same height? So what we're going to do here is we're just going to write down our formulas. Okay? So a pyramid formula is V equals 1/3 big B H. A prism formula is V equals big B times H. What we know about our pyramid is that the volume is 25, so we can plug that in. 25 equals 1/3 big B H. One thing that's similar between the two is that they both contain big B times H. So that's what we need to solve for right here. We basically need to get rid of that 1/3 so that we can know, so we can find what big B times H is. I know it sounds confusing. By getting rid of this 1/3, we're going to flip it on both sides. So like 3/1 on both sides. So we can get rid of that fraction, which is 3 times 25, which is 75. So 75 equals big B times H. Look, we know what this is. Plug it in here. B equals 75 meters cubed. You also know that your prism is going to be 3 times more than your pyramid, and your pyramid is going to be 1/3 times the amount of your prism. Make sure you know that. All right. Number 15. A box full of cereal has dimensions that are 5 inches long, 17. There is no teen. I'm sorry. 5 inches long, 7 inches deep, and 2 inches wide. If the box is 60%